Hello, good morning, everyone. So welcome to our daily briefing today. So today is October 15th, which is Friday. So let's take a quick recap on the previous important economic data. So the first one is Australia employment change September. So the previous is negative 146.3 thousand. The forecast is 137.5 thousand, and the actual is negative 138,000. So actually, this is lower than the forecast. So this is not a good news for Aussie dollar. Then we go to the next one, which is the Australia unemployment rate September. So previous is 4.5%, forecast is 4.8%, and the actual is 4.6%, which is lower, slightly lower than the forecast. So actually, this is a good news for Aussie dollar because we can see that the unemployment rate in Australia is getting lower and lower. This is a good sign for the labor market. Okay, so then we go to the next one. It's the US initial jobless claims 9th October. So the previous is 329,000. The forecast is 319,000 and the actual is 293,000. So this is actually a very good news for the US for the US dollar because we can see that the US initial jobless claims, this claims is getting lower and lower, and actually this is the best performance since the epidemic. Okay, this is the first time it's goes below 300,000. Okay, then we go to the next one is US PPI month on month September. So the previous is 0.7%, the forecast is 0.6%, and the actual is 0.5%, which is slightly lower than the forecast. So this is not a good news for the USD. Okay, then we go to the last one of previous important economic data recap today is US EIA crude oil stock exchange October. So previous is 2.346 million and the forecast is 0.702 million and the actual is 6.088 million. So this is not a good news for WTI crude oil because we can see that the stocks is getting higher and higher. So what happened? Let us take a look on the previous day market volatility. So regarding the WTI crude oil. So we can see that the WTI crude oil prices, it's declined at last night because of this important economic data. And then it rise up again. So what happened? Let us read the factor here. So oil prices have risen by more than 1% due to the intensification of the global natural gas crisis has stimulated the rise in crude oil in recent months. So actually, this is the main reason, the intensification of the global natural gas crisis. That's why the demand of WTI crude oil is getting higher and higher. That's why the price is rise up again. It even break the 7 years high at 18.98. Okay, so we go to the next part of our daily briefing today of so when come to US session tonight, okay, we have to focus on this important academic data. So there are three important academic data at tonight. We have to focus on 12:20 a.m. I mean in the midnight, okay, at tonight. So there will be a Fat Williams will have a speech at tonight. So please remind your client they have to take note at this time and this hour too. Okay, so let us take a look on the first one, the first US session important economic data, which is the US retail sales excluding automobiles month on month September. So the previous is 1.8%, the forecast is 0.5%, and the schedule is at 8:30 tonight. So if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the USD, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the USD. Then we go to the next one, which is the US retail sales month on month September. So the previous is 0.7%. The forecast is at negative 0.2%. The schedule is same as the previous one, as the core retail sales just now. 8:30. Okay, so if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the USD, so while lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the USD. Then we go to the last one. The last important US session economic data of today is US Michigan consumer sentiment preliminary October. So the previous is 72.8. The forecast is 73.1. So the schedule is at 10 o'clock tonight. So if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the USD, while lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the USD. And then we go to the last part of our daily briefing today, which is the market update for gold. So the resistance level of today is 1805. So the support level of today is 1785. So actually the resistance level is same as previous, same as yesterday, but the support level is getting higher and higher because we can see that the price is getting higher and it's almost reaching the 1800 mark. Okay, so my personal opinion today is bullish. So let us read the trend factors here. What happened? Why I will take it as a bullish for the gold price today? Okay, so as the dollar and US Treasury yields fell to support the price of gold, so the PPI data was lower than forecast and expected to be bullish for gold prices. So, however, the expectation of early interest rate hikes triggered by high inflation and the best initial jobless claim performance since the epidemic limited the rise of gold prices. Okay, so the price of gold is currently under pressure at the resistance of the 1800 mark. If it can effectively break through 1800, it will further rise in the future. The short-term bulls are relatively strong, so we will still take it as a bullish. So this is the reason. Okay, but the fundamentals are still under pressure. So why is the fundamentals are still under pressure? Because they are talking about will Fed begin the taper on next month, which is November. This is the fundamentals that are still under pressure. Okay, so and the trend may gradually slow down. Okay, so the main focus of the day is the US retail sales in September and the University of Michigan Consumer Confidence Index in October. So this is for our daily briefing today. So wish you have a good day, TGIF everyone, and see you again. Bye bye.